MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now batting, Logan Forsythe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 11.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him. Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Clayton Kershaw A Texas-born left-hander gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
So striding forward now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here it comes. 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In is Curtis Granderson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Liner towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder Yoenis.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading off for the
He'll start
Dodgers,
things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Yoenis Cespedes. This guy's got maybe the best arm in all of baseball. It seems like every time there's a big moment or a big play, he comes up gunning, and he's gunning guys at the plate. He is so fun to watch throw.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 1 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Too high, 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fly ball out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Kershaw now on 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th, catcher Noah Syndergaard.
So coming to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Out of play. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready for another chance. Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Granderson is retired, 2 down
The
now.
left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a hot.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding
right
out in his
fielder,
only
number
trip to the
19.
plate so far.
Jay Bruce.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's 1-0 Mets. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez.
For the Dodgers,
he's 0 for 1 thus
baseman,
far.
number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Popped up. Reyes is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Squared that one up just a little late. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
As Dribble Cabrera.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's Neil Walker as he rips it on the ground to second. Forsythe has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder Jock Peterson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hit hard up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Fielder Andrew Toll.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Second baseman Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Right there is Reyes. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kershaw looks in. 1-0 on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In is Curtis Granderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Coles. And that retires the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Adrian now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready once again, Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Forsythe settles under it near second, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance. Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Peterson.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Granderson racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Andrew Toles.
Into the box now, Andrew Toles. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Duda's got it to second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hansel Robles takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
47, Hansel Robles.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Two out with the man at first. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
43, Luis Avilan.
Ready now, Lucas Duda. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Lucas Duda.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Showed off some great range on that ball up the middle as Show Track demonstrates for us. It was a good job just to get to that one, but to complete the play, he had to make a strong throw to first. Terrific athleticism on display there. Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. To first. A great stop by Adrian. Wow. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jerry Familia.
Here's Corey Seager. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Adrian now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, I guess this goes under the definition of a bad ball hitter. He takes 2 strikes that are good pitches, and then he swings at one that's out of the zone and gets a hit. Nice job of protecting with 2 strikes, though.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Metropolitans claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.